Today is the day 15 and covering the subject polity. Question number 31. Consider the following statements about the representative government. Statement 1. The representative government is a one in which decisions are taken by the representative of the people. Statement 2. India does not have the representative government. So the which of the following statements given are incorrect? So we have to choose the incorrect options from these two statements. So the correct answer for this question is option B, 2 only. The Indian constitutions provide for the representative government. Option 2 is incorrect because India has the representative government. Let's go to the question number 32. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. In a parliamentary democracy, the power is divided among the three organs of the government, that is, legislative, judiciary, and executive. Statement 2. In federalism, the power is divided between the central government and the state government. Statement 3. Both the parliamentary democracy and the federalism were adopted from the Government of Indian Act 1935. So the how many of these statements given above are correct? So the correct option for this question is option A, 1 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because in the parliamentary democracy there is a divisions of the power between the legislative and the judiciary. So there is no involvement of the judiciary. It's only the legislative and the executive. Statement 3 is incorrect because the parliamentary democracy was adapted from the Britain and the federal features are adapted from the USA, but the federal system with the power of center is adapted from the Canada. So see, remember these adaptations. Question number 33. So the which of the following given provisions of the Indian constitutions were passed without any debate in the Indian Constitution Assembly? Option A, fundamental rights. Option B, equality among all. Option 3, universal adult suffrage. Option D, all of the above. So the correct statement for this question is option C, universal adult suffrage. So the only one provision of the Indian constitutions was passed without the virtual any debate, the introductions of the universal adult suffrage. Question number 34. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. The member of the Constitution Assembly was elected by the both of the Provisional Legislative Assembly and the princely states. Statement 2. There were more than 100 members in the Constitution Assembly of divided India. So the which of the given statements above are correct? So the correct answer for this question is option B, 2 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because the Constitutional Assembly has created by the Constitution of India was created by the Constitution Assembly, and in the first sitting it was on the December 9, 1946. Constitutional Assembly which is held during the undivided India, and in the Constitutional Assembly of the undivided India 292 members are from the provisional legislative assemblies and the 93 members are nominated by the princely states. So the option 2 is incorrect because it said that option 1 is incorrect because it's state that elected by the both, but the only provisional legislative assemblies members are elected, but the provincially states members are nominated. Question number 35. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. A simple majority refers to the more than half of the members present and voting. Statement 2. The constitutional amendments that do not involve the interest of the state government must be passed by the special majority of the House. Statement 3. Certain features related to the federations required rectification by the half of the states beside requiring a special majority. So the how many of the above given statements are correct? So the correct option for this question is all of the above are correct answers. Question number 36. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. A constitution can be both the static as well as a living document. Statement 2. An unalterable constitution is suitable for the every nation. So the which of the given statements are incorrect? So the answer for this question is both 1 and 2 are option C incorrect. Statement 1 is incorrect because the constitution is a living document. That means that the constitutions can be amended, changed from the time to time, and almost all the constitutions are the world were rewritten as the time or the situations changed. So thus the no constitution in the world can be called as a static. Question number 37. Consider the following statements. The constitutions can be classified as a rigid or a flexibly based on its method of the amendments. Statement 2. The Indian Constitution has not been rewritten even once in our last 73 years, as it the larger part of the Constitution is a rigid. So the which of the following statements are the correct? So the answer for this question is one option A, one only. Statement 2 is incorrect because the larger part of the Indian Constitution is a flexible, but they said the rigid. Question number 38. Consider the following statements with reference to the amendments to the Indian Constitution. Statement 1. Some amendments are that are the administrative in nature make a sustainable difference to the original provisions of the Indian Constitution. Statement 2. Some amendments have been made as a result of the consensus among the various political parties. Statement 3. Some of the amendments were done due to the conflicting interpretations by the judiciary and the government. So, how many of the above statements given above are the correct? So, the correct answer for this question is option B, only 2. The statement 1 is incorrect, but these amendments has not make any difference of the original provisions, but they said that they make difference to the original provisions, but it is not making any difference to the original provisions. Question number 39. Consider the following statement with reference to the doctrine of the basic structure. Statement 1. In the Keshavananda Bharati case versus the state of Kerala, the Supreme Court upheld that the no amendments could be made to the doctrine of basic structure. Statement 2. The central government decided what constitutes the basic structures from the time to time. So the how many of the given above statements are incorrect? So the answer for this question is option B, 2 only. Statement 2 is incorrect because it's a Supreme Court has to describe so what constitutes the basic structures from time to time. It's not the central government decide. So the question number 40. Which of the which of the following constitutions amendments acts is known as the mini constitutions of India? Option A, 42 Amendment Act 1976. Option B, 44 Amendment Constitutional Amendment Act 1978. Options 352nd Constitution Amendment Act 1985. Option D, 93rd Constitution Amendment Act 2005. So the correct answer for this question is option A, 42 Amendment Act. 1976. It's also known as the mini constitution. Question number 41. Consider the following statement. In the statement 1, a committee to review the working of the constitutions was framed under the chairmanship of the Justice Venkata Chalya, and the statement 2 it recommends that the doctrine of the basic structure could be amended by the parliament. So the which of the statements given above are the correct? So the answer for this question is option 1, option A, 1 only. Statement 2 is incorrect because the community recommends that the doctrine of the basic structure could not be amended by the parliament, rather it must be respected by the parliament and the government. Question number 42. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. Maturity of political leadership. Statement 2. The amendments by the state legislature. Statement 3. The judicial interpretations. So how many of the above statements contribution to the evaluation of Indian constitution? So the correct answer for this question is option B, only 2. The statement 2 is incorrect because the amendments by the parliament has contribution to the evaluation of the Indian constitution. Question number 43. Indian constitution has adopted the concept of justice from which of the following constitutions of the world? Option A, US Constitution. Option B, French Constitution. Option C, British Constitution. Option D, USSR Constitution. So the correct answer for this question is USSR Constitution. Question number 44. Consider the following statements with reference to the secularism. Statement 1. In the Western model of the secularism, there is a complete separation between the state and religion. In the statement 2, in Indian model of the secularism, there is a principalized distance between the state and the religion. So the which of the statements above are correct? So the correct answer for this question is option C, 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2 statements are correct. Question number 45. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. Morality is a standard of desirability in the society. Statement 2. Values tells us what society accepts us to do as a member of the society. So the which of the statements above are incorrect? So the correct answer for this question is option A, 1 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because the values are the standards of the desirability in the society, not the morality. So this is the schedule as we are covering day by day. So today is a Monday, we are covering the polity, and tomorrow we are covering the history. So in this follow this series, you will get every subject with the 15 questions. In a week we are up to solving the 100 MCQs. So follow this series and solve the 100 MCQs. Thank you.